Hey, good evening. Good evening. What a great day today. Veterans reported for training camp. What a great day. What a great day it is to be a Browns fan. Welcome to the Burning River Browns Talk on the Fanatical Elves Network, a subsidiary of the Fans First Sports Network. I am your host, Lou Marconi, at Marconi251 on Instagram, at Marconi1973 on Twitter X. Thank you all for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you. I just came off the squad pod tonight, had a great show with them. We talked pro wrestling, talked WWE, talked SummerSlam. So, gave my predictions, see if they come true. I don't know. But anyway, good day today. So, we're going to talk about two things. I want to talk about two things. Amari Cooper redid the last year of his contract. Good deal for him. He got his money. Hey, man got paid. I don't blame him for trying to get paid. And the injury designations for Nick Chubb. So we're going to talk about that. But before we go any further, and without any further ado, I need to pause for a break from our sponsors. All right. Awesome. Awesome. We're back. Okay. Look, let's do this. Let's talk it over. Okay. So, people that were worried about Amari Cooper's holdout, he did skip mandatory minicamp, didn't get fined by the team. The team was definitely in talks with each other, with his representation, I should say. Wasn't as heated or as bad as it would, but the way sometimes people are thinking it's going to be a big, long holdout. That holdout didn't happen. They restructured the final year of his contract to give him a $5 million pay raise and more guaranteed money. So he got paid. This could mean it could be the very last year for Amari Cooper with the Cleveland Browns. It's possible. He's going to be past, he'll be 31 years old next year. I don't see them investing a lot of money in a 31-year-old receiver. They're going to have a first round draft pick next year. I could see them investing a draft pick in a top flight wide receiver in the first round next year. But you never know. I mean, a lot could happen between now and then. We have Cooper for this year. We plan on making a run this year. We plan on contending this year. Let's enjoy that in a moment. But Amari Cooper will not be holding out. Everybody showed up to camp. No holdout, no BS. They're focused on football and they're ready to get to work. This would mean that right now there would be 3 free agents at the end of this season. It would be Amari Cooper, it would be Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, and it would be Nick Chubb. I could see a Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah getting an extension throughout sometime at some point this season, similar to the way Grant Delpit got one last year. So I could see him getting extended. Nick Chubb, he could get extended by the end of the season as well, depending on how the year goes. And speaking of Nick Chubb, that is a fantastic segue. What they do with him as an injury designation to start camp will go a long ways of whether or not he'll be ready early in the season. From my understanding and from what I've read on this is if he comes in as a active but on the physically unable to perform list, which is PUP, but he's active under the PUP list, he could be activated for week 1. Doesn't mean he will be, but that option would be there. But if he's on the inactive, physically unable to perform or PUP list, he would not be eligible to be activated until after week 4. So he would be out the first 4 games of the season. I personally don't know what they're going to do. I really don't. I think if I was a guessing man, they probably have him on the active PUP and see if he can go week 1. I mean, he's looked great in the videos and everything else. He's not at full strength. He knows he's not at full strength. He needs to get there. So I am 100% confident the team will do right by Nick Chubb. They did with the contract. They're doing it with the rehab. He's putting in the work. they're not going to put him out there if he's not ready. Also, I bumped it. Little technical glitch. Sorry about that. I also think if you just look at the track record of the era that we have with Kevin Stefanski and Andrew Berry, I think this Cleveland Browns front office has earned the benefit of the doubt. And I think what they've done with this team and how they've handled the Amari Cooper and the Nick Chubb contract situations, I have no doubt in my mind Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah is going to have a good year this year. I think the team's going to have a great year. I think JOK is going to be one of them. He thrives in the Jim Schwartz defense. He's a fantastic athlete and a fantastic player. I think, just to be honest with you, I feel the organization's is in very good hands, and I think it's heading in the right direction. I really do. And I'm excited for this year. I think it's going to be a fun season. It's going to be a fun year. And there's two things that could hold this team back: injuries and themselves. We have a very good NFL roster. We have a very good team. We have a good front office, and we have an owner that's spending money. That's what this was. This was Jimmy Haslam writing out the check. Bring him into camp. We're not screwing around. He's trying to win. And you can't fault Jimmy Haslam for that. You can't. So much appreciated, much obliged on that. As of right now, as we speak, I've done my research and I've checked. There were no injury designations yet. That probably won't come down until tomorrow morning. So I haven't heard anything yet where Nick Chubb will be injury designated. Now, if he's on the inactive pup, okay, then he's not going to play the first 4 weeks. That's because he won't be ready, and they're not going to put him out there unless he's ready. If he's on the active pup, he could play game 1 against Dallas. And if he's ready and if he's healthy enough and he's ready to play, then by all means, let him play. So that's my opinion. That's my 2 cents on this. And I really think, as fans, we give this organization the benefit of the doubt. I know in the past this organization was poorly run and it showed on the field, but this is the 5th season under Berry and Stefanski, and they've shown it at the very least to be competent. And I think not just competent, but I think they're very good at their jobs. And we're going to see the benefits of it. And I'm not just being a fan or being a homer. I'm just being honest here because I saw it. Look at the injury situation this team went through last year. Look what they were able to accomplish. It's fantastic. This is a good team. We have a good team, and we have the best fans in the NFL. Let's have fun. Let's start enjoying this. I'm excited for this season. I'll be back with you again tomorrow night at 9:40 p.m. I went on a little bit later tonight because I was on the squad pod. And on Friday night, I will have Lysandra from the squad pod on with myself and Sherry, and we're going to talk fantasy football. So I thought it'd be a good show to do that since it's that time of the year when people do their fantasy football drafts. I want to pick that young lady's brain on what she knows because she knows a lot more about that stuff than I do because it's not really my thing. But until then, I will see you here tomorrow night on Wednesday, January, July 24th at 9:40 p.m. All right. So I'll see you tomorrow night. And always remember, when the river burns, it burns brown and orange. Have a great night.